Okay guys, welcome back to another video. So, Global got the official data download just a few nights ago that announced that the next stages of Super Battle Road, in particular category Super Battle Road, are officially coming in just a few days here on Global Dokkan. Stages 31 through 40, these are the last bit of category Super Battle Road stages for now. JP will probably get some soon, probably like for the anniversary, I can imagine, and then Global will get them like later in the year. But nonetheless, we are getting the next set of stages, so I wanted to make a quick video about what teams you should be running, or like what teams for that stage you should be running. So if we scroll over here, I did make an Instagram post regarding my teams that I will be running. These are subject to change, of course, but these most likely will be the final teams that I do end up running. First on the list is Universe 7. Universe 7, this is basically one of the only teams you're going to be running. I know there's a lot of LRs on this team, but Universe 7 is such a limited category that this is basically one of the only teams you can be running. You can replace LR UI Goku for the Int UI Goku, of course. You can replace the LR Blue Bros, let's say for Tech 18, for example. But this is virtually it. This is going to be one of the main and only teams you will be running. Skinny Boo is absolutely essential for this team because he's a great stunner. He has built-in dodge. He's an absolutely amazing unit. And no, before you say, oh, but what about STR Blue Tao Goku? No. Do not use STR Blue Tao Goku. For him to actually be anything viable, he has to first get hit to raise his attack and raise his defense, and his attack and defense at the start of the turn is not that great. You will get slaughtered by putting him in the first slot, or anywhere, really. That's why I don't even bother including STR Blue Tao Goku. So yeah, there's that. Super Saiyans. Now, for probably the most of these teams, right, that allow you to use this deadly combo, you will only be really using one combo, and they will carry you throughout all of these stages. But the combo that I am talking about is Int Super Saiyan Goten and Int Super Saiyan Trunks. Because they're just an absolutely deadly combo. They're probably one of the strongest combos in the game. When you put them together on the same team, in the same rotation, they both do absolutely amazing attack, as well as reducing up to 70% damage when they post super attack. Before super attack, they reduce damage by 40%, but that's still very, very good nonetheless. These two, I got nothing else to say regarding them. Super Saiyans, basically, you want to run these two as a combination, then run the two Vegetos as the other combination if you got them. You can replace SCR Super Vegeto with AGL Super Vegeto, and so on and so forth. Do not run SCR Transforming Namek Goku if you can. He is not that good of a unit, and if you must run him, just float him off. That's all I can say about that. Final trump card. I don't even need to say a lot about this. My team is literally consisted of all just the Vegeto team, with the exception of Int Hercule, because he is probably one of the best dodging units in the entire game. The final trump card team has a lot of units you can run, but mainly, if you can, run all Vegeto units. They all work incredibly well with one another, and they'll just absolutely do massive damage. And for further verification, this is what it would look like afterwards.
What have you done to me? Pull yourself together, would you? It's humiliating.
That is because, yes, I absolutely agree with that. Int Goku Black is a horrible unit, especially in today's meta. He has absolutely no defense, and you will not see his transformation virtually at all during your Super Battle Road runs. So if you must use him, avoid using him at all costs. Keep him in the third slot, float him off as much as you can. He is not going to help you whatsoever. However, if you can, run LR Trunks and Mai. While they are only giving 130%, that is still more than enough to carry you through the stage. Run the Blue Vegetos, run Blue Vegeta, run Int Mai. Int Mai is a great support and stunning unit. She works incredibly well with LR Trunks and Mai, of course. AGL Tapion has the Hirudegan, Great Ape effect, so if you fall below 50% HP, he will transform into Hirudegan, and then that's just free damage. LR Incel I just threw on there for shits and giggles, because if you fall below 30% HP, he will then transform and give you a free heal no matter what the turn is. So, free heals all around, obviously, but regardless, do not use Int Goku Black if you can. Movie Heroes. Movie Heroes has gotten some crazy upgrades, of course, with the addition of LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, but nonetheless, like I mentioned with Super Saiyans, now, moving on, we have Time Travelers. Now, you're probably wondering, where's Int Goku Black? And here is my rebuttal to that.
I'm the trash man. I come out, I throw trash all over the ring.
That is because, yes, I absolutely agree with that. Int Goku Black is a horrible unit, especially in today's meta. He has absolutely no defense, and you will not see his transformation virtually at all during your Super Battle Road runs. So if you must use him, avoid using him at all costs. Keep him in the third slot, float him off as much as you can. He is not going to help you whatsoever. However, if you can, run LR Trunks and Mai, while they are only giving 130%, that is still more than enough to carry you through the stage. You know, run the Blue Vegetos, run Blue Vegeta, run Int Mai. Int Mai is a great support and stunning unit. She works incredibly well with LR Trunks and Mai, of course. AGL Tapion has the Hirudegan, Great Ape effect, so if you fall below 50% HP, he will transform into Hirudegan, and then that's just free damage. LR Incel I just threw on there for shits and giggles, because if you fall below 30% HP, he will then transform and give you a free heal no matter what the turn is. So, free heals all around, obviously, but regardless, do not use Int Goku Black if you can. Movie Heroes. Movie Heroes has gotten some crazy upgrades, of course, with the addition of LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, but nonetheless, like I mentioned with Super Saiyans, this is the only combo that you will be running, basically. Finally, we got move on to Universe 6. Universe 6, of course, is mainly run by all the Kefla, Kale, and Caulifla units. You can run Tech Hit, of course, but for most of my global players, including myself,
discovering something that doesn't exist.
Tech Hit is virtually unobtainable, let's just say. He has been out for over 2 years on Global Dokkan, and he has only appeared twice on some pretty bad banners, too. So you're better off running a Kefla unit, and that's only if you have Kefla. If you have to run Tech Hit, you can. Tech Hit is a very good unit. I just know a lot of players don't have Hit or Kefla, so you can run Physical Champa as a replacement as the leader. He is the only other Universe 6 leader. He gives a 120% boost. That is my only other option to really say. Otherwise, you can run all the Kale Caulifla units and you'll be set. Next up, Goku Family. Goku Family, you can run 100 different teams with. Realistically, you will want Tech Raditz and the physical Metal Cooler movie Super Saiyan Goku, because they are great stunning partners for one another, and then just have hard-hitting LRs like LR Gobros, LR UI Goku, clean up all the work, basically. If you don't have these said units, like I said, Goku Family is one of the largest categories in the game. There are plenty of other options to use, of course. This is just my prime example of a team that I would run for the Goku Family. Vegeta Family, basically in the same boat. You have a lot of different teams you can run, but Super Saiyan 3 of Vegeta will be your Great Wall. He is virtually untouchable. You must have him on rotation at all times, because he will take virtually no damage for you whatsoever. LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is obviously amazing. The Blue Vegeta is great. Majin Vegeta is easily replaceable. Same with Tech Transforming Trunks. But the Super Saiyan Metal Cooler Vegeta is also a great stunning unit as well. So I would highly recommend bringing him as well. Wicked Bloodline, I don't even need to say much about this. You know, we can take a quick look over at the Wicked Bloodline stage, which is right up here. Look at what the enemies are. You bet your ass that Cooler is looking at this stage like,
I'ma plant me a dumbass tree!
yeah, Cooler is just gonna absolutely demolish this team, as well as running either AGL or Tech Golden Frieza for the damage reduction, bring along some of the free-to-play EZA units like in Final Form Frieza and Second Form Frieza. Final Form Frieza also reducing damage unit. Second Form Frieza, a fantastic AoE damaging unit. In Golden Angel Golden Frieza debuffs the enemies, and LR Meta King Cold and Frieza I brought along just for shits and giggles. Next up, I did make a mistake. I originally thought it was Hybrid Saiyans, but it's in fact Youth is the last stage. You can run a variation of this team, of course. This is also one of the teams you can run alongside LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, for example. But alas, one last time, the combo that you will be running at all times is... And that's it, basically. And that's it. That is all the new stages coming out to Global, stages 31 through 40 of all the new Super Battle Road stages. These are some of the prime examples of teams that I recommend running. Of course, obviously, you don't have to run these teams. These are just my strong recommendations, especially if you are a veteran player that has been playing for a few years, so on and so forth. Lastly, just a quick little side note, Global did in fact get another data download, which was the introduction of another world tournament. Global will be getting this probably in like a week's time ish, around that, right? I think the data is said roughly around New Year's is when the world tournament will go live. I mean, yeah, a world tournament is not exactly my bread and butter, but it is what it is, of course. As well as we are getting the LR Goku and Kid Gohan reward for beating all Super Battle Road stages and all of his missions. And that's it. Yeah. So like I said, these are the next stages coming around. You can run my teams, you don't have to run my teams. Obviously, these are just my strongest recommendations, of course. I did have like a 40-minute long video breaking down what, units you could be running and should be running, but, nobody's going to watch a 40-minute long video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later.